that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Like, you should be in bed. And Sakurai didn't see it that way. And then the first thing that comes to my mind is, like, how many other game directors have done this? Because Japanese society dictates it.
Yeah, that's kind of a big problem there, is the kind of workaholic culture they got.
Oh, and even just doing my homework, Nomura did it. I know that at the very least. Nomura's done it.
Yeah.
Where he's worked at really bad stints of his health. And considering the level of pressure that Square Enix puts on him, yeah, that sucks. That's why I'm the biggest proponent of give the guy a damn break.
Yeah.
Like, after FF7 Remake, just let him go take it in.
Send him on a vacation.
Send him on a vacation to Hawaii. Let him go see Sakaguchi-san. Actually, no, Sakaguchi and... no, it's Uematsu that's in Hawaii. It's Uematsu that's in Hawaii. Sakaguchi's in Canada.
Canada?
He's in Canada, working on his Mistwalkers and stuff. We've dealt with heavy things here, Alex.
Yeah.
I hope people truly appreciate it.
Yeah, we got heavy. So, unpopular opinion. I don't like Sword Art Online! Oh! Dead silence.
No, I'm just waiting for the bomb to explode. Alright, well, there it goes. It went off. Alright. I can't comment on this. I've seen like 3 episodes of Sword Art Online. And the clips that people send to me are all fan-servicey schlock.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's wish fulfillment isekai fantasy.
Okay, could you explain isekai to me? Because I don't know the legit meaning for it.
It's just it's being in another world, right? Either you're born in another world, or you stumble through a portal, or whatever. Yeah. It's just your character is essentially in another world, like Inuyasha.
Because even some Anime News Network articles have made me think like, oh, isekai is just Japanese like romance stuff.
I mean,
that's not the case.
A lot of them do tend to be romances.
Yeah, some of them have it, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
And that would freak me out. I'm like, why is that being labeled an isekai if it's not even romance based?
Yeah. Like Inuyasha would be an isekai.
Yeah. So
Digimon would be one.
Digimon would be one, yes. So here's my deal on Sword Art Online. I've watched 3 episodes. It didn't hook me. And like I said, a lot of the clips that I get sent are the fan servicey moments that are just in some ways creepy.
Yeah.
The one especially that bothers me is, I guess this is the 2nd season, where the main character goes out into other MMOs to go find his true love. And he goes into an MMO that is being played by his sister. And his sister has a crush on his avatar in the game.
Oh, so it's a Reina Shugo situation here.
Pretty much. And the series goes out of its way to show that she's both in love as well as that she's very well shapen. Because, well...
she's endowed, basically.
She's very well endowed, both above and below. And what makes it even worse is that, so... I guess, people just have their habits.
Natalie,
so
can you heal, please?
Sword Art Online, like, you play via headsets, kind of like .hack.
Right.
But with her, she plays the game literally in her underwear. I don't know why, but she does. And so at that point, well, it's just like, okay, so you want us to think of her as a TNA type of character, but then we find out, oh yeah, she's got a crush on her older brother.
I just watched an anime not exactly like this,
just in case people couldn't hear that on the mic.
Yeah, I did just finish an anime called Beyond the Boundary, where like the older brother totally has like a little sister complex.
Yeah,
and he's always like, I just want to hear my little sister call out for me, but of course everybody else thinks it's like weird and creepy. There's even a great line where like one of the other girls says, it's like, I can't remember his name. He's like, senpai is really gross.
Yeah.
And they all like agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just what bugs me about it. Like, the other thing too, the other clip that people show me is, so the leading love interest, like they try to show that they have relationship development, and one of the ways that they do is that, I think her name is Asusa.
Right.
She goes out and captures like a really rare rabbit or something like that, and she wants to go make a recipe with it, but she doesn't have anything, or she doesn't have a particular spice or something like that to make it. And so the guy comes out of nowhere and says, "Oh, I have that, and I have that in abundance," and kind of immediately assumes that, okay, since I'm giving you this, I can have some. And so she's like, "Okay, well, I guess this is." I guess you could come over and have some of this stew or whatever. And
I guess that guy died.
and then the assumption is that Azusa immediately thinks this is a date.
Right.
And so they have their dinner and all that, and apparently to her, let's just say that all bases of the diamond get visited.
Okay.
And so she literally ends the date with closing the curtains and then taking off her clothes and thinking that that's how this has got to end up, because all dates apparently end in cybersex.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like, and of course you have to have that awkward moment of like, no, I was just coming here to have dinner, and so now she gets mad at you and kicks you out of the house. Like,
Jeez. Of course that's incel. Why am I not surprised? That's why I don't like the show.
And honestly, like, there are flaws to how Dot Hack delves into the whole we can't log out aspect.
Wow,
there are flaws to it, but they aren't as blatantly apparent as it is in the first couple of episodes of Sword Art Online. Like, perfect example. We must team together so that we all survive and we can actually get out of this game. Main character's answer, I'ma be a dick.
Pretty much.
I will kill this thing off and then I will take all of its loot. Despite the 40 other people that were helping.
Yeah.
Including the love interest that you're eventually gonna fall in love with.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But then again, this is the issue that I have with post-apocalyptic zombie films, is I'm sick and tired of in post-apocalyptic worlds that everybody's a dick to each other. Because if you want to survive, you're gonna have to work together.
Yeah. Once in a while, can we get a post-apocalyptic film where people do try to support each other?
Yeah, it's
I get it. You're gonna have factions that want to go out on their own.
Sure, and that's fine. You can have factions.
It's society, you know. You're gonna have terrible people, but you're also gonna have people who do want to help each other.
And it shouldn't be like this horrible paranoia moment of them wanting to be able to help each other. The perfect example I give is The Last of Us. Like, there are a couple of times where Joel and Ellie get these legitimate offers to join or they get one opportunity to join a good community, but they can't. But they can't because their mission is too important. Well, you could always go back to that community, numbnuts.
Yeah.
That's why I made the joke in our playthrough. Welcome to the world of The Last of Us, where everybody's a dick to each other. And for some people, that works. For me, it pisses me the F off. Like, to the point where I just kind of sit there on the couch going, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, and you're gonna die. Oh, and oh look, you died.
You all die. You must die.
You must die. Welcome to the world of The Last of Us. You must die. Or another good example of it, Attack on Titan. That's why I couldn't get into Attack on Titan. Is because everybody was out to get everybody. Even to some extent, the stuff that I was watching up until the female Titan is like, even Jaeger is kind of plotting against Mikasa. I believe that's her name, the mute girl.
Yeah. Hi, helicopter.
Even to some extent, he is plotting against her for his own survival.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it. That was a very loud helicopter.
That was, in fact, a loud helicopter. I hope that the mics didn't catch it.
You did? Let us know.
Yeah.
Did you hear that helicopter? I think the police are out.
This is kind of one of the downsides of having the wonderful AC that we have in the office now. Is that unfortunately the sliding apparatus that you can put in the window to be able to have a hose go out.
I maxed on equipment. I gotta start
it,
selling some stuff.
It doesn't close all the way, and I actually have to put in some cushioning to be able to close it, and I ran out of cushioning, so I'm ordering some more. So outside noise is coming in, but I double checked this. It's hard to hear us unless we're like yelling. So it's okay. We're not going to offend the neighbor kids. It's just like, yep, there's an open part now that where people can hear lawnmowers and helicopters. And
Oh, fun times.
yes, fun times in recording.
Ow, 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 ow. Wizard spam.
Oh, geez, we are over.
Oh, we're over?
Recording, yeah.
All right, you know
Way
what?
over.
I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're good.
But
I can-
yeah, like I'm glad that we were able to at least get some of these unpopular opinions out of the way, because I have a feeling a few of them might get brought up again. I have a feeling a few of my unpopular opinions of anime are gonna drive people nuts, but I'm not bringing them up to say anime is bad, and I don't think anybody on the panel is. I don't even think if Alex was on the panel that would be the case. Because we can be better.
It's unpopular opinion. It just means that you don't like something
Yeah.
that most of the rest of the fans like.
You know, I keep on coming back to this opinion, but like an unpopular opinion in gaming. I like Metroid Other M while most of the gaming community does not.
Unpopular opinion? Just look at most of my anime list. You'll find everything.
Well, but you want to know what's really funny about that now?
Yeah.
Is anybody who hates Other M but likes Captain Marvel, don't talk to me. Just don't.
Right.
Because that's the exact same thing that happened. Is they were too busy with trying to make Bree so stoic that then she basically became emotionless.
Right.
So it's just like, wow, this is Other M the film. And you could talk to me. It's just like I laugh at that aspect.
All right. What do you think, Adelie? Do you think Other M is the shit, or do you think it's the greatest game ever?
You're disowned, Adelie.
What do you think, Syllabus? Do you think Other M is truly the greatest game of all time?
You're disowned, Syllabus.
What do you think?
I saw those evil looks.
And what do you think, Haseo? What do you think?
I think I'm Sasuke!
Whoa, get out of my way! This is a place for bikes! Just wait till next game when we get to upgrade and customize our bikes some more.
I'm okay with that. Do I get to make a bunch of Full Throttle Joe?
Sure.
All right, there you go.
The title match shall not be able to retire. Yes.
Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. It's time for us to take on Endrance.
Yes, we're going to take on the Palace Emperor.
It's time for the final battle.
And you can see, we're over-prepared for this. We're 5 levels. We're going to...
Really quick, I want to see the numbers.
It's just Endrance.
You have officially reached Wrecking Ball status. I couldn't be more proud of you.
I kind of over-prepared here. I prepared not only for Endrance, but the final boss, because this is essentially end game, folks. After
I kind of wondered if by the time we faced Endrance that would be the thing, but wow. Okay, we're almost done with episode 1.
At long last, it's time for the title match! The Emperor, as everyone knows, is the undefeated Endrance. That strength, that mystique, that look. He is truly the Emperor. No wonder he has so many fans behind him.
He is also the Shonen Batman.
The rookie Team Haseo. Comebacks upon comebacks. Their fights are truly miraculous. What kind of miracle will they show us today? The audience is packed. Their incredible fervor is swirling throughout the arena.
Hi, Steve Blue.
Has there ever been a fight so anticipated? For today's commentary, we asked ex-Emperor and Terrace, who was defeated by Haseo in the finals, to join us. but there might be some sort of problem since he isn't here yet.
Wow, he's gonna have to solo the commentary, isn't he?
Yep.
You came, Haseo.
I thought I told you. I'm going to defeat you and prove my power once and for all.
That is impossible. Sorry. After all, there's no way that she will allow me to lose.
Who is she?
Thanks for waiting. Our commentator has arrived. How are you doing today, sir? What? Hey, who are you?
Ovan? Why are you here?
Hey, it's Ovan. He's a good guy. I thought we asked Antares to come. Was there a problem?
Unfortunately, he couldn't come. I'm his substitute.
I see.
So, what are you planning this time, Ovan?
All right then. Mr. Ovan, are you familiar with today's participants?
The challenger, Haseo, and myself used to belong to the same guild,
Oh, and what guild was that?
the Twilight Brigade.
The Twilight Brigade? I think I've heard of that before.
It was disbanded over half a year ago.
Yeah. I used to be in Ovan's guild, the Twilight Brigade.
Welcome to the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, Haseo. I'm Sheena. Hey, come on, shake hands. Oh, are you blushing? Let's just try a bit more. Ovan, don't go off on your own too. This sky. I wonder how far we have to go before we can find the key. Haseo, what would you do if you found the key? If I find it... No, changed my mind. It's a secret. The guild's disbanded? Why? We have to find Ovan. I'm gonna search the lost grounds. Haseo, please search the town. If you find anything, call me right away.
That's interesting.
Master Zelkova, what is it? Is something wrong?
I think I'm more interested in Haseo than I was before.
Let us begin.
Have a talk, huh? Guess I'll do what I can. I'll give it a shot.
Holy crap, that's a big ass sword.
Yeah. Did a little equipment upgrading on my own.
I hate to
Ow.
say it, Alex, but I think you've come down with a serious case of Cloud Strife syndrome.
Ow. Ah, he's got me possessed.
No, you're so overleveled, you might actually kill your party. No, that's not the case, but... Oh, are you back? There you go.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. At this rate, she will never be happy.
She? Who's she?
Come, help me satisfy her.
It's all right, Haseo. You aren't going to make any more mistakes now. Calm down. Don't get swept away by your emotions. Guide your emotions. And summon your avatar.
Fine. Come on. Come on. Yes, I'm right here.
He really likes saying that name, doesn't he?
That and Ovan.
Ovan! All right, so we're up against Matcha.
Maha.
Or Maha, sorry.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be the... Ah! I shouldn't have done that. It's the cat from Sign, slash the phase from game number 3.
The Mia phase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Mia.
It's Mia.
See, we told you all Mia was evil.